Here's the top 5 reasons why mules are better than horses. Now, the last reason is the most obvious and frankly probably the most important reason why, but reason number 3, that one will save you the most money. Alright, I do want to be super clear up front. Mules are better for some people than horses are. Alyssa and I are not working cowboys, we don't rope, and we rarely want our equines to go fast. We ride exclusively in the mountains here in the western United States, and our chosen equines reflect that lifestyle. If you're wanting to do anything kind of fast, or if you're wanting to rope cattle, then a horse would probably be your best option. But if you want just a smooth, safe, and sturdy ride, then I'd encourage you to at least think about getting a mule instead of a horse. Alyssa and I really enjoy riding in the mountains, and we absolutely love building relationships with our equines. We currently own 1 horse and 3 mules. Timber is our 4-year-old quarter horse. She's a real up-and-comer. We just took her out packing for the first time yesterday, actually. We're really excited to see what she does this year. We're planning on her packing camp into some high country lakes this coming summer, and we can't wait. We also have a 4-year-old mule named Cedar, and she's currently in training. She's super sweet and super fun to work with, but she's still got a little ways to go before we take her out in the mountains. And then we have Clyde and Riata, our go-to riding and packing mules. Clyde's 6 years old and he's 15.2 hands tall. Riata is 7 years old and she's 14.3 hands tall. Riata gets all the love here on YouTube because of her flashy looks, but Clyde is the real MVP of the group. He's strong, super soft in the snaffle bit, and he's an incredible meat packer. Alyssa spent a ton of time in the last 3 years working with him, and it's finally starting to pay off. Alright, that's enough about our little herd. So here's the 5 reasons that mules might be a better fit for you than a horse would be. We'll start with reason number 5, and that's versatility. Mules are known to be extremely versatile. They can be used for riding, packing, driving, and some people even use them as guard animals in areas where livestock predation is a problem. So whether you need a reliable mount for trail riding or a sturdy animal who can pack in a backcountry camp, a mule will probably be a good fit for the job. Now that brings us to reason number 4 why mules might be a better fit for you than a horse, and that is that mules are strong and durable. Mules inherit the best traits from their donkey fathers and their horse mothers, and that results in a strong and hardy animal. This is because of a phenomenon known as hybrid vigor. Hybrid vigor is a biological phenomenon where the offspring of genetically diverse parents, in this case a donkey and a horse, exhibit enhanced traits compared to either parent. This increased vigor often showcases itself in superior growth and health and overall fitness. This hybrid vigor is the primary reason mules are known for their endurance and their ability to traverse rugged terrain with ease. If you need a dependable partner for outdoor activities or even for agricultural work, a mule's strength and durability make it a great choice. Now before we jump into the number 3 reason why mules might be better than horses, let me give a quick disclaimer. These are only general rules among mules and horses, and there's certainly exceptions on both sides, but in general, these 5 rules do hold true. Now on to the number 3 reason why mules might be better than horses, and that is mules are low maintenance. A mule will typically require less maintenance than a horse will. They have hardy hooves which quite often don't need to be shod, and their digestive systems are sturdier, requiring less feed and often being less prone to health issues such as colic. Mules will generally also have denser bone for their respective body weight, which makes them less prone to injury. Along those same lines is the number 2 reason why mules might be better than horses, and that reason is longevity. Mules generally have much longer lifespans than horses, and it's not untypical for mules to live into their 30s or even into their 40s. It's actually fairly common for mules to be still working hard in the mountains into their late 20s, which is well past the average retirement age for horses. This longevity means a mule can be a long-term investment and a great companion for years to come. If you're going to spend several $1,000s and invest hours of your time building a relationship with an equine, you might as well have them around for a few decades, right? Now, the number one reason we love mules is coming right up, but I want to throw in a quick bonus reason why we love mules, and that is their personalities. Now, I definitely don't want to get too woo-woo and hippy-dippy, but when a mule feels safe and confident with their owners, their personality really does start to show through. Some are a little goofy and outgoing, maybe even borderline obnoxious, and others are more reserved and sweet, but we really do enjoy seeing our mules' personalities shine through. Now, there's definitely exceptions, but I do feel like the average mule is a little bit more like a dog, and the average horse is a little bit like a cat. So if you're a dog person, then maybe a mule will be a good fit for you. All right, that brings us to the number one reason why mules might be better than horses, and that is safety. Mules are often considered safer for novice riders and handlers than horses are. A great example of this is the famed Grand Canyon mules. The Grand Canyon mules pack tens of thousands of inexperienced tourists into the Grand Canyon every year, and there are rarely injuries to riders or mules. Mules tend to be more cautious and sure-footed than horses, which can inspire confidence in their riders, especially in challenging trails or in unfamiliar terrain. Additionally, mules are a little less prone to spook and bolt compared to horses, which makes them safer for certain activities. Now that's just our top 5 list, but I'm sure there are a lot of other advantages or disadvantages that mules have compared to horses. So if you can think of one, please share it with the community in the comments. I know we would like to hear it, and it may bring value to other viewers as well. Now I want to be completely honest with you. We regularly hear stories about extremely hardy horses who do really well in the mountains. And I'm honestly not saying that horses are worse than mules or mules are superior and you're dumb to get a horse. I actually love hearing the stories about horses that are, better than my mule in the mountains because I know there's a lot out there that are. And as a matter of fact, I'd say the average cowboy can get a lot more done in the mountains with his horse than I can in the mountains with my mule at this point. But my mule is the perfect animal for me, and I'm thankful that she is slow, steady, and sturdy, and safe. Mules are incredible animals, and we are so thankful that we have ours, but some people really do clash with mules. So keep your eye out for a future video where we'll talk about the kind of person that a mule is not a good fit for.